What's up, man? It's been a while since there's been an update, so just coming to work on the car. It's a rainy day out here in Fontucky. We got the gurney flat for the wing, just sanding, a little rough edge right here. I think we showed the Koki wing, so I installed it with the OEM hardware. I think I'm probably gonna nut cert the middle of it so I can screw it in and secure it, because I'm just not feeling the gap that exists using the OEM clips. We still got this shark bullshit going on, so I think I'm gonna nut cert it and then just screw it in from the trunk, since I already drilled through the body of the trunk. But anyways, yeah, let's get on to this gurney flap. I'm just gonna sand it to make sure that this line right here is flush. Like right here, it's pretty bad. It's a little bit better after gnawing away at it, so I gotta hit the back side of this lip. We come over here and we take a look at this side. Like, this side looks pretty good, but like right here, we don't look too bad as far as fitment goes. So I'm just taking a marker, making a note of that, and then just the line where it sits on the trunk, just trying to flatten that out so it sits more flush. That's mainly what I'm going to be working on. Brakes, I don't know. So like I said before, we got some fluid leakage here. I think the seals that connect the calipers are either bad or they're missing. So I've ordered a rebuild kit for the rear brakes. I'm kind of like 50-50 on just having them recoated. I did spray a lot of brake clean on them, so I might have fucked up the powder coating myself. But again, like the rear calipers and these hats match, but these front calipers are they're not it, Chief, and it's because I asked them to do this in black. And I've sprayed so much brake clean on here that you know, I definitely have affected the coating, but there's all this artifacting from when they blasted them and just thin spots on the coat. I'm sure like once the wheels are on, it's probably not that big of a deal, but I don't know, it still bugs me, and it costs like $560 to get this done from Bulletproof Automotive. And it's like, you know, do I really want to spend that type of money to get them redone somewhere else where it's going to make me happy? Because I really hate shit that's half-assed. But again, it's just a cosmetic mod, and that's $560 I could spend elsewhere. And I'm not trying to win shows with this car. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it as is. As long as the brakes work and I don't die, that's mainly the goal. So, we'll check back in a bit. I'm also going to install the splitter anchors today. I'm going to try and get some work done on that. And yeah, just like easy stuff, and you know, if I have time I might work on the headlights. We'll see. I'm trying to make it quick of what I worked on today. So I fished the air line through the firewall, loomed up some cable. So I have the two connectors here for the switches. Ran it through the carpet right here. I'm just utilizing the OEM wiring here, or wiring path. This right here is TEF cell cable. I'm using this to replace my fusible link that I have hidden here in the dashboard. I'm gonna have it going straight to the battery now instead of sitting dash fuse box. Put a key surround on. I need to wire it all up. Very nice to have that garnish again. So we got the wiring for the air suspension going back there. We're gonna run this tube for the air suspension back there. Ran into a small snafu. Okay, let's try this again. So stance parts, too big. So I need to get replacement fittings right here. Not a big deal. Small snafu. Wiring. This is just extra stuff. Drilled out a little hole, put a grommet on both sides for the rear. Again, all of this is mocked up. I don't know where I'm gonna put this tank just yet. So here's the T-fitting for that. Then here's both of the I don't know, actuators, relays, whatever the fuck you want to call them, going into a T, going into the tank. This is going to go to this little relay that's sitting right here. I just got some other stuff. Fuck, the wire just came out. So I need to recrimp that. And then I need to run a 12 volt to switched ignition. Then we're Gucci. So we're making some progress on that. So we got, like I said, I have my fusible link. So I'm gonna have like huge fuses in these. So that's why the wire is so thick. So it's not going to my little rinky-dink fuse box under my dash, which it should have never been going to. That thick Tefcell wiring here. This is a 10 gauge Tefcell. It's very expensive. I feel like there was something engine bay related I got done. So I got my side spats installed today, and also I got the bumper support bar from Professional Awesome Racing installed on the splitter. Made some adjustments to that, so no more shaky splitter. That's great. Perfect. Then next up, I need to eventually tackle these. I'm thinking about taking them back with me and just building them at my house instead of coming over here to do it. And that's where I'm at right now. The wing, I worked on the wing a little bit earlier, so the gurney flap or whatnot, I shaved it down a bit, but I'm gonna have to do some maintenance here. I think I'm not gonna go with it's very hard to see with the lighting in here, but I don't think I'm gonna go with the OEM plugs. I think I'm just gonna run a nut or a stud right there, just bolt it down into the trunk. Obviously my hole is a little misaligned right here. Not a huge deal. This one seems to be on point, but the wing seems to be in the same place on both sides. So make that make sense, whatever. It doesn't look like it's crooked, so maybe the wing is warped. Who knows? Everything looks fine here, and it's literally right here at the edge of the body line on both sides. And that's basically how I measured the placement for those nuts. So that's how I wanted the wing to sit. That's how it sits. So gurney flaps next. I'm probably gonna have let me see. Got like competing lights here. I'm probably gonna have somebody else do the fiberglass work on the car to prep everything for paint. My brother is in the middle of moving. I could drive the car to him, but there's just a lot of like stupid little things like I want to fix with the paint, and I think at this point it's probably best just to scuff and repaint the car or just change the color completely. So I have I did a roof swap on this car. It used to have a sunroof, and after we did it, for some reason this cracked right here, and I mean it's never gotten any worse than this. So I don't know if this was just not sealed right, like when we primed and did everything. But I've always had this crack here, and it's been fucking super annoying. I would like to get this fixed. Glass has to come out to do it, and then just other little things like I want these repainted because I took the plastic surrounds off the door handles when everything got painted, and then when I put it back on, it fucking looks like dog shit. So I want to fix that. I got a sweet dent right here from my wing falling off this shelf. My dad said that he didn't do it, but turns out my dad did dent the car. Anything else I can think of at the moment? I think we've covered our bases. We're making good progress on the car. The brakes, I ordered a rebuild kit for the rear brakes. I had indicated previously that the seals are jacked up, so I don't know if you can see, but there's like fluid in here, and so basically when I step on my brakes, fluid leaks out from here, and it's not a huge amount, but as you can see, it's kind of eating up the coating right here, and it's kind of like a bummer. I paid like $560 to get these done, and now the coating's like all fucking jacked up because it has brake fluid leaking all over it. And I don't want to drive the car and have it start a fire from leaky brake fluid, and heat and friction. I've gotten this far without a fire, so I really would like to avoid it. Other than that, I think we're done for the day. I'm gonna wrap it up, and I know I didn't show any progress of me doing anything, but really, I don't think anybody would have really enjoyed watching me thread this stupid sleeving on these two wires. And the reason why I did this is because I'm going to be running two sets of wires like this to the back of the car, and that's why I kind of started this other sleeve, but I will probably take this white sleeve off and run the black sleeve that you see in there. This wiring is going to go to the control unit for the electronic power steering. I needed some beefy wire for that, so I'm probably going to run that through that side of the car. And dashboard is going to have to come out to do most of all that stuff, so I'm kind of really saving that for last, because I think I'm just going to pull all of the interior out to make it less of a hassle for me to do the wiring for the interior, which is stupid because eventually I'm going to switch to a PDM, but it is what it is for right now. I think even if I do switch to a PDM, I'm going to keep the TEF cell wiring, and that's why I'm sleeving it individually and not, you know, grouping it up with the rest of the harness poo-poo that exists currently. And if you want, here's just a shot of our air tee right here, and this bad boy is fished in here off the tee. That's pretty much it. I mean, brake fluid is looking good. It hasn't really leaked out crazy. And again, I don't remember if I really posted a last time, but I'm running all of the brake lines and the new clutch line that I put in through the steering rack. And then this guy, I got this GK Tech thing right here, and then my dumbass bought some metal Dash 8 fittings because I can't use the Dash 8 hose to go over these, and I don't really have much room for like conversion adapters. So I'm just gonna have these nipped off. I'm gonna order some aluminum Dash 8 fittings, and then I'm gonna take that and convert it to AN because AN's cool. And plus, like, I can't really put hose over the non-threaded, like they're welded on AN bungs on my valve cover. I think that's it. So peace out. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or want to know anything about anything that I have, please hit me up. Also, center console. I don't think I showed this previously, but I got these cool little like blank buttons or blank things right here. I had the coin holders, and these are the buttons to raise the car. So front, back. Cool. Looks OEM. Bam. Doing big things. So yeah, hopefully I get those replacement fittings, and the next time you see me, I'm hitting switches on you bitches. All right?